The unit up here, the door is wide open, but don't worry, I've got a new employee. He's watching everything for me up here. I'll introduce you to him here in just a second. We're back up here in the unit. I just took a load down the truck to get some more stuff. Window unit AC, that's always good. Get this TV out of the way. These are always good, easy sells, but not this one though. I can already see, I don't know if it shows up in the camera, there's a big crack right here. I can see all the lines all in the screen. So that TV right there is going to be trash. That's all right. That happens with a lot of them. A lot of them get damaged by the people when they're bringing them here, because they load them up in their vehicle and stuff kind of pushes up against them. I think if you put any pressure on them screens, that's what happens. Bunch of shoes here. These are kind of some cleats. These are kind of a little bit more well worn than those Nikes we found in the bag. There's some belts in here, purses, you know, maybe some good stuff once we dig in there, but these are, everything in here looks pretty well used. That's still some stuff that can sell. All right, get that flap over. All right, here is a piece of glass for these tables right here. So I just need one more piece of glass. Maybe it's in here. Let's set this over on the cart. This says heavy. That must be somebody's name. I can't quite read. This, I mean, it looks like a T-O-W-E-E, but I'm not really sure. I thought on another box it meant towels. They were trying to write towels and I just couldn't quite read it, but I don't think so. I think it's somebody's name. But I'm not really sure on that though. All right, is this going to be DVDs? We definitely have some DVDs on the top here. Chihuahua, the movie. This is a classic right here. All right, we got Rudolph. Let's look and see if there's anything under these DVDs. It looks like there is. We have game systems maybe. Let's see. Got some anime, Galaxy Angel. Some interesting movies. Look, there's the Never-Ending Story 1 and 2. Full Metal Jackets. They had some people might say good taste, some might say interesting, and that's all subjective. We got a Wii here. Okay. We're gonna keep going down because it looks like there's some more interesting stuff in here. Wax warmer. Let's move on down. I'm trying to see what this is. What is this? Okay, it's a little remote control car. It looks like it's never been opened. It's got the controller and everything in there. Here is a CD case. Is this music CDs, DVDs, video games, bootlegs? Looks like some bootlegs. Black Eyed Peas, Kids Bop, Pistol Town, Lady Antebellum. So it is music CDs. That goes to the Wii. That goes to the Wii. Table stuff, a Jenga. What do we have here? Some broken phones. Feels like that's empty. I mean, it's got to be empty. There's no weight at all to it. That goes to the Wii. So it looks like everything for the Wii. Oh, here's what's normally a cash box. Does not feel like there's anything in it. There is some paperwork. Okay. Bitchcraft warranty information, so maybe some product warranty info, all that kind of stuff. Another box, more kitchen stuff. I don't know how interested people are in really seeing kitchen stuff, but there's a nice Keurig coffee maker, knife block, crock pot, different stuff down there. It looks like some good stuff. Good stuff to sell. But let's keep moving on. Here's a big tote. Let's see what's in this tote here. And what do we have? We have a NutriBullet. I already know what it is. Tons and tons of those gotten out of storage units. Looks like blankets, pillows, that kind of thing. Who's that? Got some bolt cutters, that's good. We got a computer tower, which looks pretty good, not super old and out of date. Well, at least as some of them. Oh yeah, here's the arm on that chair. So this thing's definitely in rough condition. What is this? Some little case that they're using as a, she's using as a little tool case. Milwaukee drill bit, that's good. What is this? Okay, digital voltmeter. Electric guard dog. Pipe cutter, we got some hardware. Nice little box cutter, so a couple little tools, that's worth a couple of bucks right there. This looks like maybe it was a jumper cable bag or something. Let's check what's in the bucket. As we always talk about, we go back to our bad experience of having the human feces in a bucket, so hopefully that's not what this is. And yeah, thank God it's not. We got a toe strap. That's a brand new toe strap. Stapler. What's in that bag? Looks like a mop head in the bag. And we got a Ryobi bag here. Is there anything in this? We already had a Ryobi drill, but it was in a case. So they've got like, okay, they're using this as a tool bag too. Another meter. We got a little pink. What is that? Oh, this is ink. Ink cartridge, okay. Little level, just odds and ends, just kind of shoved in this thing. Put it back down into the bucket. We had actual human feces in one. We had the one a little while back that said caution snake on it. A little bit nervous opening that up. I'm like, what in the world? And it was a plumbing snake that they had put in there. This box here was sitting up on the top there. Feels like there's nothing in it, but there is some Nike boxes. Are they, is there stuff in them, or is this maybe the boxes for those Nikes that were in the bag? But no, man. Well, not new. They look really good at first, like they might be new, but they're not. Size 13, but they're in really good shape. Let's check the other ones here. Oh, this is a really nice pair. Now that one might be new, because there's like no dirt on the bottom. There's one little spot right there. They might have worn them once or so and just kept it on road and didn't go off-roading. And then some Nike Zooms. These are in really good shape too. So that's a nice pair of shoes. So a half empty box, but all the shoe boxes full of shoes. All right, I found a Louis Vuitton, but not like a normal Louis Vuitton. It's a Louis Vuitton picture. Just a canvas picture from Ross, $11.99, but it's Louis Vuitton. And then they had a Hermes thing there. Never really seen that, like pictures of the stores there. Oh, here's another piece of glass for the other one. But I'm getting a little bit concerned with a lot of the furniture in here, because this thing is junk. It's all torn and peeling, and when I'm looking back here, what it's starting to look like is that they had, that's a piece of a sectional and that's a piece of a sectional, that they were using just a mismatched sectional together, because I don't see either one of those pieces back there. I don't really see room for any of them. So as far as furniture, which is what I was really neat, like I always say, it's like here lately, it's like I can boxes, lots of good boxes, but furniture, it's tougher to come by, and it's just sells so quick. We cannot keep furniture, but it's hard to get good stuff. So much of it you get is just broken and battered and beat up. Some of it so much that you just can't sell it at all. It's in such bad shape. Pictures, glass, fragile. I mean, looks like, I mean, there's lots of good small stuff. We've been getting lots of good small stuff in units. I mean, this thing's full of all kinds of stuff, Lord. Copper balance, insoles. I mean, all kinds of little stuff down in here. What is that? Is that a vape thing? I think it might be. Down in there. This is pretty nice looking right here. This vase. Kokudo, whatever that is. I keep seeing that. Keep on seeing that, whatever that means. Lots of just little, there's some tape. I always say we need all the tape we can get. Nice tiger art there. It's got a real nice wood frame. And no, that's not breaking. I know it might sound like in the video, but that's just barely tapping up against something. Not broken, I promise. That's some interesting artwork. There's another Audrey Hepburn. Here's a Peanuts canvas. What else do they have? Don't quit and then do it. And then Coco Chanel. You can see that right there. Another box, and look, more shoes. It's a very nice pair of New Balance. Very good condition. That's the fake polo, but if we go down in here's another nice pair of New Balance. Another nice pair of New Balance. Look at that. Some kind of brace. There's more shoes down in the bottom there. I'm assuming probably going to be nice too based off of these. Another pair of New Balance, good condition. And there's more. If you look, I see there's a bunch of New Balance, some Avias, but several more pairs of New Balance in this box right here. Most of them in very good shape. And what do we have here? It's like more shoes. I'm definitely into the shoes. More shoes. Nikes, these are a little bit dirty there, but if I look down in the box here, I see, look, Adidas. So lots and lots of shoes. I don't know what there's just some off-brand, but many, I mean, there's some that are dirty and worn out, but a lot of good shoes. When I said there was interesting artwork in here, I was not lying. There is two naked kids on top of dumpsters peeing on the wall, writing on the wall. Life is short and chill. There's a picture of a duck out. So interesting for sure. Back toward the back here, I've kind of skipped over several boxes. There's stuff in them, but man, there's just a lot to show. Look in one of these. There's a couple of these yellow and black containers back here. Let's see what kind of stuff we got. And of course, look, more shoes. It's like a big pair of work boots. And then down in here, it's kind of just home improvement type stuff. Good Lord, that's a huge can of primer. And just cleaning supplies, big hammer, caulk. It's a nice little work light. Oh, it even has batteries in it right now. Turn it off. But the shoe train just keeps on coming. Pots, pans, dishes, other. We're gonna skip over that. We got a black trunk right here. Let's little Foot Locker, whatever you want to call it. Let's take a look in here. See what we got. If I can get out of here. Let's take a look. We got a tattoo supply sticker on the front, on the top of it there. And we got books, photo album, lots of photo albums. Okay, so this is mostly photos and books. All right, I just took a load down the elevator, put on the truck. The unit up here, the door is wide open, but don't worry, I've got a new employee. He's watching everything for me up here. I'll introduce you to him here in just a second. There he is, Charlie the Cheap Chimp. He's watching everything for me, stays right here. He's a good employee. He will do whatever you say. When you tell him to stay right here, he won't leave. He'll stay here day and night, just watching. Look at his eyes. He's just got his eyes just focusing on that unit. Charlie Cheap Chimp, new employee. You're gonna start seeing a lot more of him. I don't know if he'll all the way replace Ann, Leah, and Keith, but Charlie Cheap Chimp, look, he even has Velcros on his hands. If he claps his hands, he might not get them apart. He can hang on stuff, but Charlie Cheap Chimp, look at that, showing off his belly button. Pull your shirt down. New employee though, big time help. Say hi to Charlie. Charlie Cheap Chimp. All right, what do we have back here? A bunch of pieces of shelving or something. Okay, this little walking stick, this is cool. We got the top all rounded off. But shelving pieces. And we got some art. Oh, this is cool right here, look. Chevy Bel Air, 1957. What is this one here? Okay, we got a piano. I told you they had some interesting art. Got the piano. Two wolves, an old Cherokee saying there. A Maya Angelou quote. Look at this bad boy. Man. Whoa, look at this thing. This is awesome. Peanuts Monopoly? And that's a Peanuts calendar. I mean, does that actually, are they just, okay, it's just Monopoly. That thing fits right in there. I thought it actually went in there, this Peanuts calendar. But it's a very nice, like, premium Monopoly game. Luxury edition. Adult collectible, it says. So, I've actually got a wooden one at home, but it's not near this big or nice. I mean, it's nice, but not as fancy as this. And I'm assuming the pieces are inside. Let's see. Okay. Oh yeah, well, there's some of the pieces there. I guess if I would have pulled that other drawer out further, then you could have seen pieces. Okay, I'm gonna try not to mess with it much more. Get it back into the package here. But that's very nice. And what else? As far as art do we go? We're gonna keep checking here. What is this? Horse number 3. It's like a close-up of a horse's face. And just some standard generic wall art there. We're getting there. Still a lot of furniture I gotta take out of here, but as far as containers and boxes, it's just that stack, whatever's back there. Furniture wise though, like I said, I think it's just a mismatch of couches here. So I am kind of curious too what's up here in this bag there. Something bagged up, some kind of box. You know, I got this walking stick as my pointer, I guess, here. All right, there were a couple hard hats up here. We got a set of glasses. Feels like what's in there. We got this stack of boxes here. Let's run through this real quick. We're gonna kind of just skim through, see if anything catches our eye. Like, see, this is just a bunch of vases and stuff like that. Vases and like drink, I don't even know what you call it, like, you know, drink bottles, all that kind of stuff. This right here, okay, that's gonna be clothes or sheets. I can see it right there hanging out the side. Here's another one of these black and yellow, nice stacking containers. We got clothing. This says tools, it appears. Let's bring it out here to the light. Let's see. Oh, there's a belt sander. And below that, we got another Ryobi piece, a jigsaw. Still haven't seen a charger. I'll have to look close in this bag for a charger. There's another one of these Black & Decker little drills. Just odds and ends. Caulk gun, not a ton of, I mean, there's tools in there. It says tools, but it's just not packed real tight. There's a little sander. These always sell real good, Makita. And there's just kind of some scattered hand tools. Mostly just bags with not a ton of stuff in them though. That's what most of that is. And one more container in this pile. see what it is. And it is clothes. Lots of clothes. Usually is lots of clothes. Bags up here. Feels like just empty boxes. I think it is just empty wine glass boxes. Riedel, the wine glass company. And oh no, they're actually in there. So okay. I mean, not a huge deal, but it's always better than just an empty box to have something in there. And we do have another stack. Actually, there's a whole stack of boxes back behind this stuff still to look at once we get this. So I'm going to take these couple carts down, and then I'm going to load some furniture for a while before we hit that last section of boxes back there and see what we got. I just pulled this little that was sitting on top of there, this wine cabinet down. This thing's kind of cool. It's got some stained glass pieces in it. It's taped shut up there on the top, the wine glasses but would sit, but I think there's still some shelves that need to go in here that hopefully, maybe it's either something I already put on there, I didn't know what it was, or something that we're still gonna find. We got this pile of boxes here that we just uncovered. I think the last of the boxes, everything else is furniture. A couple little speakers there. Let's see what else we might have. This is like kitchen stuff. Okay, popcorn machine. We got some mini marshmallows, and what is this? A My Little Pie Maker kit. So we've done lots of kitchen stuff, and it's all looked pretty good and clean. The small stuff's been pretty decent. It's just a lot of the furniture's, there's some alright pieces, but a lot of it's just not too good. But you get a lot of units like that where you'll have like nice furniture, small stuff not so good. Nice small stuff, furniture not so good. Okay, that says pictures etc, and it kind of looks like pictures etc. Apex DVD player box, and we got some VHSs and no, two. Okay, I don't know. That's probably something we shouldn't look at on the camera here. As far as VHSs, I don't see nothing real crazy. Backlash. Faces of Voodoo. What is that? Don't know. Alright, let's see what else. Fragile picture frames. Okay, let's skip that. I think, okay, this is just like, it's like a cable box, like a Comcast box or something. And what in the world is this? It's an old suitcase that they have turned into, or maybe it was, no, I don't know if this was an actual old suitcase somebody turned into the radio, or, yeah, I think somebody did this themselves. I don't know where this speaker went, but this could be kind of cool though, if you had the other speaker there and this thing actually worked. But they got like a USB plug in it and everything. Kind of cool. Here's another couple pieces of art. Let's, yep, another Audrey Hepburn. And okay, we had the Louis Vuitton and the Hermes, and now we got the Prada storefront. So continuation of the kind of interesting artwork. More kitchen stuff here. This is actually food. Pretty much every unit has food in it. Even though there's signs in the elevators and the office that, you know, storing food is forbidden. That says glass. This says fragile. Probably kitchen stuff, but let's take a look. Take a look. Looks like, I don't know what it looks like. Those are interesting. several of these blue kind of egg-shaped things. Rocks, crystal, I don't know. Some quarters, there's 50 cents, 75 cent, 85, 95, up $1.20, $1.30. So at least $1.30. Oh, there's more. $1.55. How far can we go? $1.60. There's some pennies too, I see. $1.70. See, it doesn't take much change to add up. $1.70 right there. And then we got some nice polished stones along with, I'm not sure exactly what those egg-like things are. This is all, that's all pictures. So this said fragile, but it's kind of CDs. There wasn't really anything fragile in this. The back of that picture says, okay, so Playboy girl. Okay, so Playboy girls don't have many guts, but we have something. I can't read it. Hope you like me still. P.S. AF, least you can't see my ears. The notes people have, I mean, because they're like personal. So it's kind of funny because you don't know what in the world they're talking about. It's like inside jokes and stuff on them. When you read them, it's like, okay, whatever that means. All right, so that's dishes. I can hear dishes. It says dishes. So let's just, that feels like a, I'm gonna do, this says fragile glass. That feels like an egg also. Egg like that other thing was. Let's see. Okay, it's just a wine glass. It just felt like an egg. That's a wine glass because it's kind of round right there. I was only able to fill one little part of it. So that's what I originally thought it probably was just glasses to drink out of, and that's what it is. So, pretty much winding down on this one. Down to just getting some furniture. Well, it's a nice clock up there. I think there's another one. Let's see. Yep, there's another clock. This one's nice. Look at this one. Looks like the gears and everything. And I thought this was just a bike tire, but actually I think now that it is a clock that looks like a bike tire. And it is. That's bent just a little bit there. We can bend that back. I have to work on that just a little bit. But that's a cool clock right there. All right. So like I said, they've got good small stuff. The furniture is just a little bit lacking because, like I said, it's looking like we got a mismatched sectional here. Table and chairs, it just needs some work. Got a lot of loose pieces. There's a headboard. I don't see a footboard yet. Maybe there is. We'll see. Dresser. This dresser looks like it might be decent. It matches. I think it's got a the nightstand, the chest of drawers. I think the headboard matches it too. And pull the drawer right out. Missing a couple pieces of hardware here and there. See, this needs a little bit of work too. Missing some hardware. The drawers are all loose. Something back here like a big armoire or something, but that's kind of gonna be it. You know, there's still a lot to dig through in these boxes. We skipped over digging through every single one of them. We found some gold and we found some silver at the beginning. All those mason jar things, DVDs, lots of nice clothes, lots of nice shoes. It'll definitely make some money. Most of them do. It's not hard to make money doing this, as far as, you know, buying something and getting more, having it be worth way more than what you paid for it. The hard part is just doing this work over and over again and being consistent and selling all this stuff and processing all this stuff. That's the hard part. Buying stuff, you know, and having it all be worth, you know, X amount more than you paid for it where you can make money, that's easy. It's just about all of these you buy. There's just so much stuff, it's hard not to make money as long as you don't get crazy. But that's it for this one. Obviously, I still got a lot of loading to do here, but that's all I'm going to show, unless something just jumps out and surprises me behind those couches. I don't think so. But if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Hit that like button, leave a comment. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. We'll be putting out way more videos about the resale business and all of these storage units that we buy. Y'all have a good one. All right, we're all done here. It's time to roll out. Got Charlie Cheap Chimp here in the shotgun seat. Let's head on out.